the small savings rates. And so under these circumstances, the RBI's announcement of 25 basis points is therefore in line with the direction in which government would like the economy to move. And the banks have also, some of the banks have already reset their interest rates, taking into account the marginal cost of lending the MCLR. They have taken that into account and done some amount of reduction of rates. Consequent to all these measures and consequent to the RBI's announcement today, the banks will perhaps need to do some more of transmission of the reduction in the policy rates by the RBI.
Sir, a whole host of liquidity measures have also been announced today. What do you make of that? And do you think it will significantly ease the situation, the liquidity situation in the market?
One question added to that. So the interest rate corridor has also been shortened from 100 basis points to about 50 basis points. Repo and reverse repo. What implications does it have? What does it mean?
No, I think why has RBI done that? I think RBI is best placed to reply to that. So I would not like to go into that. But with regard to liquidity, you see, the government always at the end of March builds up high cash because we have huge amount of redemptions coming up in April, and also the tax collections, typically the advanced tax collections under income tax, they come around 15th of March, and also the indirect tax collection payments which come around 5th of next month. But in March, traditionally we have been taking them, the service tax and the excise duties, we have been receiving them before 31st of March. I mean, that has been the traditional pattern, and that is why the cash balances do build up at the end of the year. But if you see, about roughly 75 to 80% of the cash balance would be on account of the treasury bills, the T-bill investment by the states also, because that is the time also when the states are receiving their VAT and other revenues. So it will now even out, and with the emphasis which government is giving on evenly spreading the expenditure throughout the year, and with government's focus now, renewed focus on implementation of the various budget announcements, I think the cash balances of the government will even out in the weeks to come.
Sir, one thing, sir. RBI is maintaining the private investment is slow, but they have also cited oil prices, monsoon, your fiscal deficits, and your commission payouts. So these are also could be issues which could arise in the year. So how do you react to that? And private investments.
You see, pay commission requirement, as the finance minister has stated in his budget speech, the interim provisions have been made appropriately in the budget. Now, with regard to private sector investment, the revival of private sector investment, government has taken several enabling measures in the budget and prior to the budget. What the government can do is to provide an enabling environment and provide a policy environment whereby private investment can be facilitated. The number of measures which have been announced, whether it is with regard to domestic investment or with regard to simplification of procedures or with regard to FDI reforms, all these are in the direction of reviving investment. For infrastructure investment also, specifically, several measures have been announced in the budget. I don't want to repeat in them. So effort of the government is to provide the kind of a policy framework where private sector investment will pick up. And the substantial outlay for agriculture sector, we do hope, will add to the rural demand, which also accounts to a considerable portion of our domestic demand. So with a good monsoon, hopefully this year, I think there should be a revival of the domestic demand also.
Sir, going forward, like with the forecast of normal monsoon, so do you see the possibility of inflation coming down below 5% and further rate cut?
No, let's wait for the monsoon.
So do you expect softer interest rate trend to continue in the next couple of quarters?
No, I can't say. I mean, it all depends on how the situation plays out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.